everyone. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the STAP and Battle Droid from Star Wars Episode 1. So as far as Black Series vehicles, I only have a couple of speeder bikes. I have the one from Jedi that Nate from Out of the Basement sent me. Thank you, Nate. And I have the speeder bike from The Mandalorian. I know vehicles are big and they take up a lot of shelf space, especially at this scale. But when I saw this, I could not pass it up. And as you see, it comes in this beautiful box. I mean, this is almost too nice to open. And it's neat that they did it in the style of the Power of the Force version that came out in either 98 or 99. It may have been dated 98, actually. But yeah, very, very cool box. But you got the 25th anniversary of Episode 1 logo there. Through this large window, you can see the STAP and the Battle Droid. And of course, the Battle Droid comes with his backpack, an E5 blaster, and his little antenna. Here we have Star Wars Episode 1 and STAP and Battle Droid. This side of the box looks like that. Got this picture, some stuff there, Star Wars Episode 1. That side looks like that. Pretty much the same thing. The top, pretty much the same thing. And on the bottom, you got the barcode, lots of tiny print, and some logos. And there's the back of the box. You get the same picture that's on either side. You have a short bio in 5 different languages, Star Wars The Black Series, and more small print. And the bio says, incorporating repulsor lift technology, the STAP, or Single Trooper Aerial Platform, is a slim, agile craft sporting a pair of blaster cannons. STAPs are often deployed as support vehicles in conjunction with larger craft. All right, I'm going to get the STAP and Battle Droid open, and let's take a look at them. And here is the STAP and Battle Droid out of the box, and I brought this fella in here just for some quick measurements. So the Battle Droids are 6'4". If I measure this Black Series Battle Droid, a smidge under 6.5 inches. So that's about right. Okay, these guys are scaled pretty well. Now the STAP, some sites say they're about 6 foot tall, maybe a little over 6 foot. I put the tape measure right at the very bottom of the fin there, that lower fin. It's a little over 6 inches tall. Okay, so that's not bad as far as the scale of this thing. It's not bad. That's one thing I was kind of concerned about, this thing being a little undersized. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Here, let me get rid of this fella. And as you see, I went on ahead and put it on the stand. This thing snaps in there. It's super tight. Now, one thing you do have to be mindful of, if you tip it too far forward, it starts to want to go. I mean, I don't think it'll fall over, but it does start to rock. Okay, so you have to be mindful of where you position this thing. If you have it too far this way, like he's in flight, it's going to fall over. That's about the angle that you can have it at right there before it starts to really wobble. That's not bad, okay, but I'm kind of curious, whether or not this is going to loosen over time. Okay, but that's the stand. And here, let me take it off the stand. You can actually detach it right there. Okay, that's what the stand looks like. And I'm just going to leave this guy on here for now. So I put his backpack on. I snapped the E5 in there. And as you see, the E5 that he comes with has some nice silver dry brushing on it. So that's nice. The droid itself has some weathering, some dirt here and there. The hands fit pretty well. These little pegs on the pedals down here hold the feet nicely. Okay, so I like it. I like it. This hand does kind of want to go this way a little bit. But overall, this guy looks great on the speeder. But the speeder itself, it's nicely detailed. Nicely detailed. You've got some weathering, some scratches. The blaster cannons are very flexy. I don't know why they don't make these out of the same plastic as this. Why these are very rubbery, I don't know, but they are very bendy, so just keep in mind. But the detail is very nice. Some scratches up there. It has a hinge right there. So this top part can, kind of rock back and forth. Now this little bit right there sort of rides on a track way up in there. This can come detached and will just kind of bend free or flex free. There's a hinge down in here for this. Okay, so just be aware. But that does just sort of rock back and forth. Got some good detail here on the two engines there. That's awesome. Some more scratches on the front. These little wings down here look fantastic. The lower fin looks great. Some more scratches. Yeah, this thing looks great. I love it. I love this thing. This may be a relatively short review. I mean, there's not a whole lot to this. I've reviewed the Battle Droid lots. I'm not even going to take him off. You guys have seen the Battle Droid before. But yeah, the detail on the STAP is very nice. Got some scratches on this side. That looks great. I just hate that these are so bendy. I don't like that. But this thing does look very good. Very good. Now, again, the stand, if you tip it back too far, like he's flying upward, it's going to tip backwards. And again, forward, let's see, forward, right about there, it starts to rock. Okay, it can't fall because of the point there. And again, sideways, that's about how far you can go. And again, if you tip it too far, yeah, gravity's going to take over and it's going to take it down. So you're about there. That's about how, as far as the angle, which isn't bad. I think overall this thing looks really, really nice. I'm very happy I picked this up. So I'm going to go stick it on the shelf first. I'm going to have to do some rearranging on the shelf because it looks a little funny because it's so tall. I may just leave this on my desk for now. But overall, this is a super cool piece. I'm very happy. Yeah, so let's take it in the other room and let's see how it looks there. And one thing real quick, here I am talking about, angling this thing. You can spin the base. I don't know why I didn't think of this. You can turn the base to where you have more of the base in the direction that you're angling it. Silly me. All right, so if you have it like that, it does give you a little more angle. It does wobble a little bit, but it's a lot more stable. And towards the rear, okay, you can rotate the base towards the rear to where you have more of this way. Let's see about tipping it back. Okay, so you get about right there. And it could be just the offset weight of him. I mean, not that these guys weigh very much, but there's still a lot back here that may be just pulling it backwards. So that's about how far you can go back with the base rotated this way. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, and something else I wanted to show you, I forgot. The silver there on the little handles there, there's some nice detail in there. That's pretty slick. I'm digging that. All right. Yeah, I just want to point that out real quick. Now let's go stick this guy on the shelf. All right, so there it is on the shelf, and it's a little better than I thought it would be. So as far as height, all right, I have a couple of inches left up top, so that's plenty of room. I obviously couldn't put it on the riser in the back, but that's actually not bad. And if you look at it from this direction, you can't really see the stand. It just looks like it's in flight. Yeah, this is actually better than I thought it would be, but I'm going to go stick it on the desk and just see how it looks there. And here it is on the desk, and it looks pretty good. And you can see how it scales with the speeder bikes. I think overall, the size of this thing is pretty good. If anything, it may be just a hair undersized, like as a whole. But as far as height, it's really not too bad. Now, I don't know if I'm going to leave it here. I mean, the Phantom Menace section of the display is up top, and it did look pretty good up there. I don't know, comment below. What should I do? On the desk with the other vehicles, or on the shelf with the other battle droids and the Droideka? I don't know. It's a beautiful piece, though. I'm happy. So bottom line, I think it's a very cool piece, and I'm happy I picked it up. And I forgot to mention, here's the little antenna that he comes with. Okay, got some weathering on there. You can just snap these in place of the backpack. I've always been partial to the backpack, but that's what the two antennae look like. But the STAP as a whole, I think, looks amazing. Here, let me take this off the stand for a second. Yeah, the detail on the STAP is just great. The scratches and the weathering, the engines, the wings, the bottom fin, everything just looks so good. And again, the top, there's a hinge. This whole thing can move. And again, be mindful of this little bit in there that rides on that track. It can become detached. I mean, I just kind of put it back where it seems to want to be. Okay, but this, all right, so if you take this off, this little piece in there and fold it forward, this whole top part can bend even more. Okay, but it's fine as is. Again, I'm not too pleased with the softness of these cannons. These things are super flexy. That's unfortunate, but overall, I think it looks great. The Battle Droid looks like he's supposed to. He's got some nice weathering, a little wash on him here and there. The backpack looks good. I'm loving the silver dry brushing on the E5. That's always a plus. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. I think it's a very, very cool vehicle. But just like always, I would love to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of the STAP and Battle Droid from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, smack like and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I would certainly appreciate it. And something else that I would love for you to consider, and that is joining the channel. It is the 112th Battalion. It's only 99 cents a month. You'll get sneak peeks to upcoming videos, some custom emojis, loyalty badges, all those super cool things. I would definitely appreciate that. But just like always, thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all next time.